Area high school football is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 Sports brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the field for high school football on your area sports leader, Eagle 102 Sports.
And good evening and welcome to week 2 of high school football here from Eagle 102 Sports. Mark Froenig, Chris Grody, back at Bowling Green High School. It's the home opener tonight for the Bowling Green Bobcats, 1-0 after a 56-0 win last week up at Clark County in Cahokia. Now they welcome in the Palmyra Panthers for week 2. They might not be conference rivals, but longtime rivals, especially on the gridiron. And we'll talk about that and a whole lot more coming up from Eagle 102 Sports.
The Eagle 102 Sports pregame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Castile Color Wheel has been proudly serving Pittsfield and the surrounding community since 1950 and is an expanded retail area. They began as a paint retailer handling Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paints, developing into a full-service decorating center, including wall coverings and Hunter Douglas custom window treatments. Castile over the years has expanded with home decor, high-quality gift items, bridal and baby registry, an upscale ladies and children's boutique, open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 until noon. Let Castile's be your one-stop shop, located just off the northwest corner of the square in Pittsfield.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Central State Bank believes in more than just banking. Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals, and they're proud to be part of the community, actively supporting local businesses and events. Enjoy state-of-the-art banking technology for easy and secure online and mobile banking. Join thousands of satisfied customers who've made the switch to Central State Bank and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a Taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A Taste of Philly, Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
The best coverage of area high school sports is on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite, Pike County Memorial Hospital, Ackles Farm Market, and Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio.
And welcome back to Bowling Green. It's good to be home, isn't it, Chris Grody, after the week, the drive we had last week all the way up to Clark County High School. This one a little more, well, it's a little easier, a little closer to home. We'll be home a little earlier tonight.
Yeah, it's 10 blocks from my house, so it's a lot closer for me.
Yeah, be like, I guess that's like 8 blocks from my house.
Oh, we'll race home.
Exactly. But, couldn't have better weather for the home opener tonight here at Bowling Green. Although I talked to the officials, water breaks are still on the schedule for tonight. So they said Misha says we do them, so we do them.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I don't know what water breaks do. I get it, safety, fine, but don't you have to hydrate before the game to make sure you don't dehydrate? Like you don't
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that the shot of water is going to boost you over the top.
Yeah, and maybe just getting the heart rate down a little bit. I don't know, but we welcome in the Palmyra Panthers here tonight on Eagle 102 Sports, and they had a double overtime game last week. While we were on the air, they were up by I believe a couple of scores. They allowed a comeback. But were able to regroup and get it done in double overtime. So maybe a little resiliency. They when they saw their lead vanish, they didn't roll over and die. So this is year 2 for Coach Dalton Hill and his crew. I talked to him before the game. Yeah, he's seeing a lot of progress. Last year was about getting to know the kids. Now he can kind of take that next step in the program.
Yeah, that game last week, they had 417 total offensive yards or something like that, the Palmyra Panthers did. And like you said, Palmyra has been a staple in the clearance Cannon Conference in the CCC, and a staple, for the last several decades in quite literally stomping Bowling Green into nothing. And that has turned here in the last several years, of course. And Palmyra is in the middle of the rebuild. They were 2-8 last year. And going to Hallsville and winning any time is a heck of a performance. So 42-40 is I bet I've watched that last 2-point conversion play, quick jump pass, I bet 100 times on social media. And it was a pretty interesting, pretty neat play.
Talking to Coach Hill, he's got a great attitude, and him and his staff, they're all big guys. So they're inspiring the guys they have to get in, hit the weight room and stuff like that, probably because they're scared not to. But it seems like they have a real passion for the game of football, and he was really, really optimistic about his chances here tonight.
Oh, really?
He said whoever can play a fuller 48 minutes will come out on top. But, I think he's saying the right things.
Sure.
I don't know if that's the reality of what's going on in his mind right now.
Without a doubt, that is a football interview coach's answer. And to caveat onto those guys and the program that they're building, Coach Hill is a Division II football player. He played, offensive line in Northwest University, and that's a heck of a program. So you're not a shabby football player and go up there and get to be a starter. So he knows what he's doing and getting his guys into the weight room, which I don't know if you looked at some of the pictures from some of the jamboree. The Palmyra kids don't look like they're not in shape. So they're bought into his program, and now it will be growing that program, right? That's what these small schools like Bowling Green, Palmyra, Louisiana, right? They need coaches that go at Highland is another one, Clark County. They need that coach that goes out and draw those kids in, right, so that your numbers get up, and then you can be effective.
Yeah, and it looks like they've got a few more than last year. They still are a little over half of what Bowling Green has, so that'll continue to grow. There were trust issues with the football program. We'll just be honest about it. And that did this current iteration of the coaching staff no favors. So you got to win back the trust, win back the kids, and then you'll win back the program.
Yeah, well, and they're going to come in here confident, which is good that they come in confident, but I know that they had a couple injuries last week that's going to kind of affect them a little bit. Injuries to good players, but more importantly, to good players that they don't necessarily have a kid backing up them, and that's what you're talking about, where numbers in your program really make a difference. So I'm glad he's confident. I love really, really good football games. Like a 3-0 football game would be just fantastic to watch. And I know somebody probably wants to.
You liked last night's game, right?
I did. Yeah. Yes.
That was entertaining.
That was a great ending to a football. I mean,
not if you're a Baltimore fan.
Yeah, not if you're not if you're a Ravens fan, but a great football game and a great ending. And I've watched several. You and I together have watched several 6-0 football games, and I know that you're at home and you're in the stands and you're like, come on, but man, defense wins championships, right? The offense sells tickets, but defense wins championships.
Exactly. We'll have our keys to the game and a whole lot more coming up on the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show here from Bowling Green High School in Week 2 from KJFM.
The Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicki Candwalder Real Estate.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in downtown Louisiana is under new ownership. It's been updated and offers its own unique charm. Our historic venue is perfect for weddings, celebrations, and gatherings. Make your special moments unforgettable. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
And our keys to the game here in Week 2, Bowling Green against Palmyra. And talking to Coach Hill, he was very complimentary of Bowling Green. He said they don't do anything really special, but they do what they do very well. And defending that, he knows they're going to come hard.
Yeah, they're going to do what they do, and they're going to do it fast and hard. That's right.
National anthem playing. We'll take a break, come back with our keys to the game after this.
Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products found in the local concession stands, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. If you are wanting something other than soda, enjoy Bubbler, Klarbrunn Water, Lipton Teas, Gatorade, and more. Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Geared Up, Community State Bank of Missouri, and Barnes Roots and Herbs.
And getting back to our keys to the game, brought to you by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate. Just said, Palmyra knows what they're up against. It's how to defend it. Coach Mark Sinclair, he was a little more tight-lipped.
Yeah, as usual.
As usual. I think he said, we can't chase them around.
Well, I think one of the things that Bowling Green's got to think about for keys to the game, right, is at least watching the game or listening to us, is these two teams know each other, right? There's not been a lot of changes, and a lot of these kids have played each other from first, second grade all the way through to the seniors here today. So these teams know each other. They know what the offense runs. When we talk about Bowling Green doing what they do, we've heard this, we've talked about this. The Bobcats they can't be one-dimensional, right? They've got Oliver Niemeyer, Aiden Grody, Tanner McGaw, guys that they can get the ball to out on the edges. And if they can do that, they're going to cause a lot of teams a lot of problems because the running game from Bowling Green has always been strong. And you add that passing element to it, that you don't give up, but you're like, gosh, what do we do? And then defensively for Bowling Green, one of the things that Coach Sinclair told me early was, what he's proud of a lot is he practically has an offense and a defense, and he says he's never really had that before, where they're playing a few kids both ways, but not a ton, and that helps you, and that's going to help them late in the season too.
Yeah, and very few changes tonight from last week on the starting 11 defensively. So when you can get consistency and like you said, not having to play Ironman football game in and game out throughout the season, I think you're poised now to do a little bit more in that postseason, which there's not much Bowling Green hasn't accomplished. 2 games.
Well, last week we watched them come out and run 1 or 2 plays running the ball, and you watch how closely Clark County and these other teams focus specifically on the run. And then, bam, a play action, and then roll out pass for a 35-yard gain to their tight end. And it's like, man, that's a huge option. So a lot of teams are going to try to focus on one-dimensional stopping this running game. And if Jace Eskew is very talented, right? He's a very athletic young man, and if he gets out and connects with some of these games, these other players, they're just going to be spectacular.
Those are our keys to the game. We still have starting lineups and more coming up on the Eagle 102 pregame show.
Scared me a little.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups are coming up. Brought to you by Community State Banks of Missouri.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Did you know you can earn money by harvesting wild plants? Hi, I'm Craig Barnes with Barnes Roots and Herbs. We're south of Eolia, and we buy wild harvested plant products like sassafras leaf, walnuts, golden seal, ginseng, and many more. For more information and a list of what we're buying, visit us on Facebook, or you can call us at 636-205-4333. Barnes Roots and Herbs, 636-205-4333. Money does grow on trees.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
And your starting lineups first for the Palmyra Panthers, 1-0 on the season, coached by Dalton Hill. They'll start on offense. Let's go for the line first. At center, a junior, number 76, Colby Jones. The right guard is number 60, a sophomore, Ace Harper. The right tackle, number 58, a senior, Tate Hammond. The left guard is number 59, Henley Snow, and the left tackle is number 51, a sophomore, Jared Rideout. And on the outside, the wide receivers, number 12, a junior, Reason Miller. Number 9, a junior, Tyler Spicknall. Wide receiver, number 5, Pierce White. He's a sophomore. The tight end is number 6, a senior, Daniel Dames. The running back is number 10, a sophomore, Wyatt Augsburg. And the quarterback is a junior, number 2, Ryland Compton. So that's the offense for Palmyra. The defense for the Bobcats. They'll start on the defensive line. The tackles are number 69, a junior, Jakari Clark. And number 32, a senior, Brady Huber. The defensive ends, number 34, a senior, Aiden Grody. And number 56, a senior, Michael Orff. The linebackers on the inside, number 58, Aaron McBride. He's a senior. And number 15, a junior, Jordan Pasley. On the outside, the linebackers are number 28, a sophomore, Gary Welch. And the other outside linebacker tonight is number 3, junior, Oliver Niemeyer. As the Bobcats head to the 50-yard line, they'll plant the flag. Home opener getting ready. The corners, or the defensive backs at corner, a senior, number 6, Isaac Oberhaus. Number 21, a senior, Nate Mix. is a corner, and the free safety is number 23, senior Tanner McGaw. And those are your defensive starters for the Bowling Green Bobcats.
Senior heavy and on the defense, but all of those, the majority of those seniors have been playing for a long time, counting youth football. And then, what I'd like to add is Jordan Pasley has done a really good job in his position. And then Gary Welch last week we saw with a really, really good defensive game, and then came in and ran the ball pretty well too.
And now as we get to 8.5 minutes before the game, Bowling Green is lining up at the 42-yard line for a moment of silence in memory of Bryson Brandenberger.
The 42-yard line.
His senior season was one for the ages, in which he earned himself EMO Conference Defensive Player of the Year honors, all district honors, and all state honors as linebacker. On the field, he was known for his tenacity, attention to detail, physicality, and blue-collar work ethic. Off the field, Bryson was loved by his family and friends because of his sense of humor, loyalty, willingness to work hard, and how he cared for all those around him, and of course, that wonderful smile. Tonight, the players line up at the 42-yard line in honor of Bryson Brandenberger. Please join me, Bobcats and Panthers, in honoring Bryson with a moment of silence. Thank you.
Moment of silence for Bryson Brandenberger.
Water hose.
This team has been, or this program has been through so much and have just persevered. And I think this is going to be another thing that these guys, they're just so mentally tough, fight through.
Yeah, there's a lot, over the last several years where they've lost football players, and we've watched this team come together, be a family, and play for one another, play for those that they've lost. And I agree with you. This is just one more chip on the shoulder that they've got to work through.
Our officials for tonight's game, the referee is Heath Schneider. The umpire is Steve Schnell. The line judge is Michael Brancher. The head linesman is Rick Crawford. And the back judge is Phil Carnes. They only gave me that card if I promised not to say too much about them. I said I can guarantee 98% accuracy unless you take water breaks, and that's when they clued me in.
You should have said, I promise I won't say anything about you. And then you could have been nudging me, and I could have brought it up.
More of the pregame show coming up. The coin flip just minutes away. Kickoff now just 5.5 minutes away here in week 2. The home opener for Bowling Green coming up from Eagle 102 Sports.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Illness can happen, whether it's the sniffles, sore throat, or the flu. Hannibal Regional Medical Group's Urgent Care in Bowling Green is here for you. Urgent Care is open 7 days a week and is located just off the roundabout in Bowling Green behind Community State Bank. Remember, Hannibal Regional Medical Group's Urgent Care in Bowling Green is here for you.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by The Country Store, DG Firearms, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Getting ready for the captains to go out to the 50-yard line, meet with the officials. One thing we haven't mentioned during the pregame is that Coach Mark Sinclair is sitting at 199 wins career.
That's true. That is right. Tonight could be his
200th
win, which is a heck of a career at any level of football.
So
captains for tonight, Mark, are Jace Eskew, Anderson Hunt, Aiden Grody, and Parker Jones. All four have been teammates for 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you believe that your son has done anything for 10 years?
No, I can't. It's we just talked about that yesterday. I mean, a lot of people probably know, but Aiden is committed to Lindenwood, and I think about football being over, and it's like it's not.
Yeah.
College is next. It's like he's not old enough to be in college, is he?
Yeah.
Your daughter's in college.
I know.
Yeah.
And she's a quarter of Aiden's size.
That's true. Yeah. That's very true. Yeah, probably not playing football, but she's there.
No. I mean, but she lives. I mean, she can see the field from her dorm room.
Truman's got a really good football field too. I was just on it yesterday, and man, it's turf. It's flat. The purple just bangs off of the green grass. It's a cool field.
Really good sports facilities up there.
Yeah, they do
at Truman.
They do. They sure do. Coach is at the center of the field with the teams. For the coin toss. Oh, we got a lot more photographers.
Yeah, and it is. It's almost as if people know something may happen.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interest in this ball game.
Well, there's bigger kids here than Clark County. Palmyra looks a little bigger.
Mm-hmm.
They don't quite have the numbers that Clark County had, but they're not quite as big as Bowling Green. But there's a couple of them that are roughly the same size. Coaches are stepping away now so that the football players can do the coin toss. Palmyra will do the choosing.
And how special after what happened with Coach Sinclair last season.
Yeah.
To reach this point, it's got to make it even more special to get to 199 and be knocking on the door of 200 here tonight.
At the parents' meeting, he talked about health, and he says you never know when it's going to hit you. Heck, I had the same issue, so it was kind of neat listening to him. Trying to keep the parents involved and keeping your kids healthy.
So I think Palmyra deferred, and Bowling Green is going to take the opening kickoff, and we'll have that for you next. Bowling Green and Palmyra from Eagle 102 Sports.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio, brought to you by One Multi-Sports Complex. Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Sheila Clucky, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Discover Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, open Wednesday through Sunday, with our lunch options until 4 p.m., including tenderloin, burgers, wrap options, and salads. Enjoy dinner favorites like the make-your-own pasta dish, lasagna, and red wine pot roast from 4 p.m. to close. We offer more than just pizza and Italian. There's something for everyone. When the weather is nice, dine on our beautiful patio. Now open Sundays from 11 to 2. Join us at Gambino's on 3rd and Georgia in Louisiana.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Wood Smoked Meats, Lynn's Heritage House, and Bill Allen Auction Services.
Palmyra in road white, trimmed in orange and black. Bowling Green in their home blacks, trimmed in red and white.
A classic local rivalry.
Yes, it is. They don't get much bigger as the kick goes shallow. Fielded at the 25-yard line across the 30, 35, 40. He's across the 45-yard line and brought down. And good starting field position for McGaw here on the opening kick. And the Bowling Green Bobcat offense comes onto the field.
Yeah, Tanner caught that ball right at his face, Mark. Hands up high, right in his face mask. And at the 22-yard line. And gets 10, 15 yards here. So they're taking over at the 46. 46, yeah, 6.
Yep. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Just shy of midfield. Down to 10 on the play clock. One receiver near side. They go on the ground here on first down, and not much there. Gain of yard, maybe yard and a half out to the 47.
Yeah, Dane gets that ball up front. And Bowling Green, we saw them here. They gave him about 2, but Bowling Green here went on almost a 2 count, which is something they don't do right away. They're typically a pretty quick count offense, and they went pretty good here, so it shows that Palmyra's defense is disciplined and going to watch the ball.
2nd and 8 after a gain of 2 for Dane Dunn on first down. They keep it on the ground, and the pile moves across the 50 to about the opposite 47-yard line. And that's the first carry of the night for Easton Orff.
Yeah, Easton with about, 3 yards here, looks like they give him.
Make it about the 48. And it'll be 3rd and about 4.
3rd, yeah, pretty long 3, yeah, about 4, I agree.
Bowling Green quick to the line. Keep it on the ground to Orff. Trying
Come on,
to
Easton.
Get the corner. He's got the corner.
Just outruns everybody.
And
On his
gets
feet.
away from the tackle. He's down the near sideline and into the end zone. Easton Orff for 48 yards and a touchdown. Bowling Green leads with 10:36 to go in the first.
Just like that, Mark. That's one of the things that this team has to watch out for in Palmyra is Bowling Green is not they don't have one running back. You know, last year they had 2. They got 4 or 5 this year. Great play by Easton, gets the ball outside, and then just outruns the one guy that can tackle him. It just keeps his feet somehow and runs the last 15 yards in for the score.
He had a nice kick to get away from the ankle lock attempt there. And they're going to go for 2. Try for the 8-0 lead, and he is stopped short. Done. Stopped. 2-point conversion, no good. But Bowling Green scores just a minute and a half into this ballgame. Minute 29 to be exact. 6-0. Palmyra will get the ball when we come back here in Week 2 on Eagle 102 Sports.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
To measure the true value of a compact tractor, break out all the jobs it can do. You'll have a long list with the New Holland Workmaster Series 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor from Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green. Put your money on an economical Workmaster compact and enjoy the power of a 3-cylinder engine, the simplicity of a hydrostatic or gear transmission, and a roomy deck. If you value performance and economy, see Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green today about a Workmaster 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by A Taste of Philly, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Good start, Easton Orff and the Bobcats, 6-0. As Hickerson's kick goes deep field at about the 16-yard line. They'll take it across the far side. Breaks a tackle and brought down. That's number 10, Wyatt Augsburg, the running back on the return. And not bad field position, shy of the 40 at about the 35.
Not too bad. I think Coach is going to get onto the Bobcats here because their kickoff team is a little slow down the line. Bennett does a good job to kick the ball high, end over end, and the team should be able to get down there and make a difference. But Gary Welch gets down there and then runs the tackle down from behind as Augsburger cuts back inside.
They give him the 35-yard line. High snap.
Come on,
and brought down in the backfield. Grody, a huge loss on the first play from scrimmage in Augsburg. What did he lose, about 15 yards?
It's got to be 12 at least.
It's going to be 10. It's going to be 2nd and 19.
Aiden does a great job. 19, wow. Aiden does a great job to get his hand through the block, get his hand on the running back, and he's so big and so strong. You can't get away from it very often.
Well, the high snap didn't help. Matters. And
Oh,
now this
fumble.
snap goes through the hands of the quarterback, and he falls on top of it, and Ryland Compton, and another loss on the play, and Palmyra's just come out maybe a little intimidated and out of sorts.
Yeah, that was a loss of another 10 yards. So, yeah, the ball just snapped through the quarterback's hands, couldn't hang on to it, and Compton did a good job to jump on that ball to make sure it didn't lose anything else.
3rd and 30. So a loss of 11 on that play. They're going to the air here, and it's intercepted on the far side. Picked him off, Oliver Niemeyer, and Bowling Green will have it inside the 15. Niemeyer intercepts Compton, and the Bobcats have it set up 1st and 10 from the 13. That's just trying to do a little too much.
I was having some computer troubles, so I didn't get to see it.
He was trying to get something that they could get a chunk of that yardage back. And it just looks like they're a little intimidated.
Yeah,
coming out.
Bowling Green's big and fast, and it's difficult.
Good
keep by Jace.
And he sidesteps one man, dives down. It's going to be about a yard shy of the first down.
Gain of about 8. Jace did a good job. 9. Jace did a good job to get that ball, fake it up the middle, and then keep it on the outside. And then there was nobody really there, and the linebacker made a good tackle on him to keep him from scoring.
Play comes in from the near sideline on 2nd and 1.
Jordan Pasley's checked in at running back.
There's some meat done.
Yeah.
Falls forward, and he's in for the touchdown. Well, don't need the 1st and goal. They get a 4-yard score from Dane Dunn, and Bowling Green extends their lead now to 12-0. And we've only played, less than 4 minutes. 8:18 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, they bring Pasley in. He's a strong runner, muscle-bound kid. Bring him in, looking for the pass here.
Pass completed, 2-point conversion good on the far side. Nice rollout on the play action. And Gary Welch pulls in the 2-point conversion. It's 14-0, Bowling Green, 8:18 to go in the first quarter. This is Week 2 action from Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber, Sun Window Company, Service and Supply Co-op, and Calumet of Missouri.
If you thought Cellular and Satellite Center is closed, you are wrong. Cellular and Satellite is ready to help you with your dish, DirecTV, or antenna needs. We also do security system installations. Plus, if you need internet service, Cellular and Satellite has several options to choose from. Just give us a call today at 573-324-3722. Cellular and Satellite in Bowling Green.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber, Sun Window Company, Service and Supply Co-op, and Calumet of Missouri.
Hickerson, not quite as deep this time, but higher, fielded at the 30-yard line, and nothing there on the return. Orff stays with it, Easton Orff.
He almost ran through his own tackle. It just held on to his jersey, and then Gary Welch was there to help clean it up. So there may have been a talk about, hey, let's get downfield and make some plays on kickoff here.
Second series for the Panthers. Lost 20 yards on their first 2 plays, then threw an interception on the 3rd down. As Bowling Green is already up 14-0. They put a man in motion. Quarterback will keep it this time. Over to the far side, and no gain, it looks like, on first down. It'll be 2nd and 10 on the keeper by Ryland Compton.
It's like Aiden again and on that tackle. Yeah, Jordan Pasley did a good job from his linebacker position to strafe and keep that ball in case he got away from the defensive end. Aiden Grody there, but difficult to get away from a kid that big when he gets his arms on you.
Timeout taken. With 7:50 to go, 14-0. Bowling Green leads Palmyra here in the early going in Week 2 from Eagle 102 Sports.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Noah Builders, Castile's Color Wheel, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com. The best coverage of area high school sports is on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite, Pike County Memorial Hospital, Ackles Farm Market, and Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins.
Back to throw. Now Compton puts it away, and he'll get a first down on the far sideline and much more across the 50 into Bobcat territory. Just put it away. He took that from the,
23 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, did a good job. It looked like it was a pass play. Compton didn't see anything that he liked, and you could watch him go through his progressions, looking at different receivers, and then took the ball to the top of the field where he just outran Jakari Clark.
So first down, they marked him out at the 47-yard line of the Bobcats, but definitely the best field position so far for the Panthers. High snap again, and the hole closes quickly. Open back up a little bit, and he'll get about a yard. That's number 21 on the carry, Landon Carroll.
Landon Carroll, yeah, he did it. He gets the ball on the far side from the quarterback and comes to like an off tackle. And Bowling Green did a good job of plugging all the holes. There was nothing there. And then on his second effort, he gained about a yard. But he was tackled by the majority of the defensive line there.
Yeah, they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There you go.
2nd and 10.
I think I'd have given him a yard. Just for effort.
Yeah. On 2nd and 10 from the Bobcat 47. High snap again, and this time it's blown up. There's still bodies flying.
I can't even see who made that tackle. Aaron McBride.
Yep, loss of 2 for Carroll, his 2nd straight carry. Actually, they're going to lose 4 on the play.
Good
and
job.
It's 3rd and 14.
Yeah.
And the ball back on the Panthers side of the 50.
Aaron McBride, a senior who spent a lot of time playing offensive, defensive line, lost a lot of weight, got real fast, super smart kid, is playing linebacker.
So 3rd and 14 for Palmyra. Deep shotgun. Sets. Now he puts it away. This time Bowling Green able to close.
Oliver Niemeyer.
Yeah, tracked him down, got him before he crossed the 50. And it's going to be 4th and 14.
Yeah, I mean, almost a gain of nothing there, it looked like. They're running out of shotgun formation. The pocket kind of closed around behind Compton. Ran the ball out on his left, and Oliver from the linebacker position did a good job to track that down and not miss a tackle.
And another timeout taken with 5:58 to go in the first. Looks like we're going to have a punt from midfield from Palmyra. Bowling Green leads 14-0 here in the first quarter from Eagle 102 Sports.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Geared Up, Community State Bank of Missouri, and Barnes Roots and Herbs.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by The Country Store, DG Firearms, and Hayden's Motorsports.
4th and 14 or 13 from midfield for Palmyra. Punter is on.
A traditional punt formation even.
Bowling Green no one back though. As the kick does go deep, bounces, and into the end zone it'll go and on through.
Too bad for Palmyra. That was a really good kick from their punter. Bowling Green will take over at the 20 on a touchback. That was a spiral kick, cornered towards the troublemaker spot for Bowling Green, and just Bowling Green got a good bounce back up and through the end zone.
There was no troublemaker there for the Bobcats.
That's true. Yeah, there was no trouble rectifier. Hey, I think you need to get a hat like Dewar down here.
I think not.
What?
Not a fan.
Oh, I think you would look fantastic in that hat. It's is it like a cowboy fishing type hat?
Yeah, something.
Oh, come on, Mark.
I'll stick with my ball caps as this one goes up the middle. Came out, but he was already down.
Yeah, Dane Dunn on the carry for 3 or 4 yards, but he did fumble the ball, but they're calling him down by contact.
Pierce White picked it up and started to jog with it.
I think he gave him 5 yards.
Yeah, almost. Long 4. Second down, regardless. Roll out. He's going to put it away and cut off the field.
Ball is
Ball
out.
is out this time, and who's going to get it? I think Palmyra's got it.
I think Palmyra has it.
In Bowling Green territory, they're going to get it at the 34-yard line. So the ball comes out on successive plays. The first one was ruled down. This one
was not down.
So lucky. And just no one there to really help for Bowling Green. And a nice job. Palmyra had a nose for the ball.
Yeah, there are 3 Panthers right there and jumped on it. And Jason's got to know to get that ball tucked away when he turns the corner.
And the quarterback will keep it. And just not much there.
Ball is out.
Is it out again?
They're calling him down.
So Rhineland Compton.
Gain of about 4.
I think they're going to give him 2, yeah. Inside the 35 to about the 33.
Looked like the pile was a lot farther up the field there. But he did fumble the ball, but they ruled him down. It's a pretty big hit there in the end of that pile. So
yeah, I think maybe that's why the pile moved too.
Yeah, it could have been.
2nd and 8 for the Panthers. They trail 14-0. Both teams with a turnover. Roll out. He's in trouble. Puts the ball in the air and he just throws it away.
That is a penalty. It's nowhere. That's a flag. There's nobody near. He's in the pocket.
Yeah.
He threw the ball away.
No flag.
Wow. Coach is kind of throwing his hands up here. That is a legitimate intentional grounding, and in high school specifically, you can't just throw the ball away, and it's getting no attention from the refs.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's our 2%. We just used it.
Maybe he was outside
Back to throw again. Tosses it up. Overthrows again. Intended target on the near side was number 12, Reason Miller.
Yeah, Compton had 3 receivers down here on this near side of the field, Mark. 2 kind of short and then 1 deep, and he set his feet and just threw it. It was probably 10 yards out of bounds here.
Kind of a wing and a prayer offense right now.
4th and 8. Going to go for it here?
Yeah, you have to.
Might as well. You're down 14. You're not giving them great field position if you don't get anything.
Yep.
But I think I'm throwing the ball to the end zone if it's me. Empty backfield.
Yep.
Compton looking deep.
Puts it on the far sideline, one-on-one, and nothing there. I think he was looking for a flag on that throw.
Yeah, Nate Mix with great coverage down the field. The senior stride for stride, and then Nate was even a little bit taller than Asperg, it looked like. So Wyatt Augsburg, down the field running that. Ran a great route from where he was at. Just ball thrown a little too far and good coverage.
Turnover on downs, 4:11 to go in the first. Bowling Green will get the ball back, and really didn't hurt that much. The fumble.
They all hurt a little.
Yeah, but when there's no points on the end of it.
True. That's better.
Yeah.
That's better.
So Askew back out there. A little delayed handoff. He's going to get about 8 all the way out to the 40.
Palmyra Panther tried to rip the ball out after the play was already over, but Dane did a good job on an 8-yard gain there, just straight up the middle.
So Dunn on the carry.
We've only seen the 2-point conversion pass.
That's true. They keep it on the ground. They got the first down across the 45, and just shy of the 50 is done. Moves the chains.
A 6-yard gain for Dane on that run there for Bowling Green. A ball given to Dane on the opposite side this time, and gets through to the second level, linebacker level, almost right away. Be 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That's right. Bowling Green moves the chains again up the gut, and he's got a hole. And he's got daylight. Can he outrun the defense? Yes, he can.
Yes, he can.
That's the second long touchdown of the night for Easton Orff.
49 yards to Easton Orff. He bounces out.
51.
51, excuse me. Yeah, it was on the other side, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
It bounces outside and then just flat out outran everybody else on the field at the linebacker and safety level.
Make it 20-0. His second of 40-plus for a score.
Yeah, 48, 51, and 3. Those are pretty good, helping your average out if that's what you're playing for.
They're going to go for 2 again. Cut back and into the end zone.
Chase Buffington.
Buffington, nice run. That was a good cutback. And the 2-point conversion is good. 22-0. Bowling Green leading Palmyra. 3:10 to go in the first. This is Week 2 football from Eagle 102 Sports.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Geared Up, just off the square in Pittsfield, is your first stop for screen printing and embroidery. The folks at Geared Up take pride in making their communities and schools look great while offering the best prices around. If you're looking to expand your wardrobe or maybe a gift is on the list, stop by their store and check out numerous items in stock. When you're looking for custom apparel and awards for your business, organization, or team, stop by Geared Up, 211 South Madison in Pittsfield.
Castile Color Wheel has been proudly serving Pittsfield and the surrounding community since 1950 and is an expanded retail area. They began as a paint retailer handling Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paints, developing into a full-service decorating center, including wall coverings and Hunter Douglas custom window treatments. Castile over the years has expanded with home decor, high-quality gift items, bridal and baby registry, an upscale ladies and children's boutique, open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 until noon. Let Castile's be your one-stop shop, located just off the northwest corner of the square in Pittsfield.
Kickoff goes to the far side as Bowling Green leads this ball game 22-0.
Kind of had a moment of what?
A moment of trying to troubleshoot other things.
Yeah. Oh, you should have said something to me. I'd have turned the knob. I was admiring football, didn't realize that nothing was happening. Palmyra under center this time for Compton. A little motion and then back. Hand off to the near side. Bowling Green's going to stop that at about a gain of 4 or 5.
Heavy hit at the end of it.
Augsburg on that carry for Palmyra, gain of about 5. A gaggle of Bobcats in on that tackle. Palmyra back under center again. 1 lone running back, 3 wide receivers.
And they go up the middle again, and nothing there this time. Stopped at the 30. Looks like they may have lost a few inches on that one. That'll bring up 3rd down and long.
Bowling Green defense at the front is really controlling the line, and Augsburg's running off the field here kind of with a limp, so he's going to have somebody look at him. Who's checking into the game for him? 21?
Yeah, he's had a few carries already.
Yeah,
that's
Landon
Carroll.
Yep, Landon Carroll. Shotgun for Palmyra.
On 3rd and 7. Roll out.
Good coverage.
Puts the ball away. Oh, he does throw. And
it's a good decision.
Yeah, throws it away.
Yeah, that was a good decision. He had nothing there, and he had 3 Bobcats in front of him, so he was either going to take a big hit and a loss, or so just give that ball up and kick it so Bowling Green doesn't get the field position. It was a good decision.
22-0. Minute 35 to go in the first. As the Bobcats will get the ball back again. We were talking up in the booth before you got here, and timeout taken by Bowling Green before the punt.
You talk to people before I get here?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was
There's a lot of time. You know, I get here at
Wait,
5 o'clock.
I feel like that implies that I don't get here till right at start time. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were talking.
But well, what's Palmyra having? You know, I said they're probably gonna. It's probably gonna be not as explosive a first half as last week, but we'll have the running clock by the fourth quarter. And Bowling Green has just gone out and proved me wrong.
Yeah, well, I will tell you that with Palmyra playing Hallsville the way that they did and winning that game, it certainly left a question mark in my brain, going, ooh, what does Palmyra have? And I am not in any way saying that Palmyra doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
They're just stuck against another good Bowling Green football team right now.
So the kick team comes on. He'll be punting from about his own 18. High snap almost went over his head. And almost got that thing blocked.
Hayden Bout got it.
Yep, he's going to let it go.
His mom's going to get on him. She said that's what she wanted to see was a block kick tonight.
Yeah, down to the 15-yard line. Bowling Green will take over there.
Good kick again. Almost blocked by the Bowling Green D.
Minute 24 to go, 85 yards.
Well, Easton has gone 50 of that and 48 of that in 2 different carries.
Right.
So, and we saw Dane go 94 yards last week.
Yes, we did.
How about an 85-yard pass?
That'd be nice.
That would be unbelievable.
I think that would have to go to a wide receiver. I don't think.
I'm okay with that. Oh, here it is. Look.
And got it across the middle, and he's gone.
Mark. Gone is the go, Dane. Oh, he's got a guy.
Yeah, he's got it. Guy closing.
It's going to be close. Got it.
And he is into the end zone. 85 yards.
Unbelievable. Wow.
Minute 9 to go in the quarter, and Bowling Green extends to 28-0. Wow.
Dane got that ball inside just like they do to the second level. He bounces outside, and there's no over-the-top safety or corner to help the linebacker, and he's just gone for 85 yards. Unbelievable.
Get this 2-point play. It would be an even 30 here in the first quarter.
2-point or kicking? 2-point.
Well, that's a quick score offense. To the far side, he cuts it back, and he's in for the 2-point play.
He made 2 people miss him with his little feet work. Chase Buffington again.
Buffington again makes it 30-0, 85 yards on the Dane Dunn touchdown, and the Bobcats lead Palmyra here in the first by 30 in week 2 on Eagle 102 Sports.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green Clopton and the Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athletes. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
This one caught on the run, but nothing after that initial spurt. He takes it across the 35 to the 36.
Sander Horton for Bowling Green on that tackle.
Done for 85 yards.
I can't believe that happened.
Ask and you shall receive. It wasn't a pass.
It was not a pass. But it's a score. Bowling Green will take it.
So the Panthers back on offense, looking to break through against this Bowling Green D, and a flag comes out. Movement on the offensive. Oh, I'm going to say Bowling Green moved.
They're calling offsides on one of the linemen.
So 1st and 5 from the 41. Is that the first penalty against the Bobcats? First penalty of the game?
Tonight, yeah.
Yeah.
They had 2 last week.
So on 1st and 5, quarterback back to throw. Grody gives chase and the ball thrown away. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, a lot of pressure from the defensive end, Grody there, this near side defensive end. He got through, got off of his block, and then chased Compton down to where he just had to throw the ball away.
Yeah, Compton just doesn't have anywhere to throw right now. And that'll lead to another timeout with 56 seconds to go in the first. Long first quarter.
Oh, an injury timeout.
And it is an injury timeout on the far sideline. There's a Panther down. He's helped back up now.
Coach Spiegel out here with the defense. They're taking a knee. He's getting a little bit of instruction while he's got time, but the Panthers are jumping up and ready to go.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they got the guy off the field pretty quick. Couldn't see the number.
I think it was number 5.
If it is, it was Pierce White, but he's okay, it looks like.
Yeah, he walked off on his own with no limp, no nothing.
So 2nd and 5 for Palmyra. They put a man in motion. Trying to get Bowling Green to move. And broke a tackle and cuts it upfield for a gain of, looks like 2. Going to be 3rd and 3. Carroll on the run. It looked like right as he was about to get wrapped up, someone came in to help out.
Yeah, it certainly did. It looked like there was a little bit of pressure from the defensive line there, and they got an extra block, and Carroll was able to get past that and gain a couple yards.
So 3rd and 3 at the 43-yard line of the Panthers. Again, little motion, high snap, cuts back, got the first down and more. Across the 50 to the Bobcat 46. Nice little run there for Landon Carroll, and it moves the chains.
A good 10-yard gain by Carroll. That motion kind of comes this way and then goes back in, or goes in and comes back out, and then they give the ball, it looks like going to the left side of the field, to the top side of the field, and he comes back, and just Bowling Green missed that tackle there at the line of scrimmage.
After one quarter, it's the Bowling Green Bobcats 30, the Palmyra Panthers nothing. Panthers will have it 1st and 10 from the 46 of Bowling Green when we start the second from Eagle 102 Sports.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio, brought to you by One Multi-Sports Complex, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Sheila Clucky, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group. Central State Bank believes in more than just banking. Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals, and they're proud to be part of the community, actively supporting local businesses and events. Enjoy state-of-the-art banking technology for easy and secure online and mobile banking. Join thousands of satisfied customers who've made the switch to Central State Bank and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
On the first play of the second quarter, the ball comes out. Bowling Green recovers, and they'll have it near midfield.
Yeah, Landon Carroll had a pretty good run going there, and he cut back inside, and just 3 or 4 Bobcats got a hold of him, and the ball popped out.
So the Bobcats get it at the 44-yard line, their own 44. 1st and 10.
Here's the pass.
Up the middle, and they're looking for Grody. He's got it, and he's brought down across the 25 to the 20. He had to go up and get it.
How many yards?
That goes from the 44 down to the 20-yard line. Looks like 22-yard line.
35 yards.
We can't call it 34.
I guess we could. If that's what we're looking to do, sure.
Yeah. On 1st and 10, nothing there this time. Got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. Dunn on the carry. That'll be 2nd and 9.
That last pass play, I know people were watching, but Jace just gets that ball from under center, takes a 3 or 4 step drop, probably a 3 or 5 actually, and both of his tight ends are just running go routes down the line, and he just throws that ball up, put it up over Aiden, and put that one pretty good spot where Aiden could go get it, and uncontested really runs past one defender, and then the second defender tackled him.
To the line on 2nd and 9. And this one.
Good block.
Go Easton. The hole, and he's got the corner, and he's got the pylon. Big hit at the end as he's crossing the line, maybe a tick late. But it's in for the score again. Orff is, 3rd of the night?
Yeah, 3rd touchdown, and that's another double-digit touchdown, 24 yards.
His shortest of the night.
Yeah, his shortest of the night, yes.
And Bobcats now lead this game 36-0, 10:41 to go in the half.
2-point conversion attempt.
And to the goal line and in.
That's good.
2-point conversion. Doesn't get much easier pitch and catch than that, and Grody hauls it in for the 2-point play. 38-0. Bowling Green leads 10:41 to go here in week 2 against Palmyra on Eagle 102.
The week coverage brought to you by Wood Smoked Meats, Lynn's Heritage House, and Bill Allen Auction Services.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
38-0. Bowling Green leads Palmyra here in week 2. And we have been on the wrong end of these games against Palmyra in the
We have been. Yes, we have been.
This one.
Good kick.
Hickerson gets it to the 10, and he slips down. Bodies fly after that. And the return man can't believe that he lost his footing.
Daxton Sluter took the ball at about the 12-yard line, 11-yard line? And he just slipped trying to gain his footage. And in high school, he's at the 14, and your knee touches in high school and you're down.
Yeah.
And I think he could have probably kept running because I didn't hear a whistle.
Yeah.
And they might have bought it, but he gave up, and then the whistle blew.
I think you heard some guys coming down the field saying, down.
Yeah, maybe.
It's kind of like pickup hockey. Everyone goes off when you go over the line early. Yeah, I got another hockey reference.
Oh, Parker.
As there's just nothing there. He was going left and right.
Yeah. Parker Jones in at defensive end, it looked like, and he caught that running back out on the outside and turned the play back inside, which is what you want to see that guy do. And then Jakari Clark made the tackle for a loss of about, 2 yards maybe? Maybe
looks
a yard?
like it. Yeah, yard. 2nd and 11. Palmyra looking for something positive. They've had a couple of first downs, just not any continued success as this one goes in the air, and his man underthrown by about 8 yards.
Had to be a miscommunication because his receiver was running up the field and he threw an out pretty quickly. And if he'd have thrown that ball to the receiver, it would have been a pretty decent gain.
On 2 different pages. Clock stops on the incompletion, 9:50 to go in the half. Bobcats in control here in the second quarter. 38-0. We got to remind anyone of the score. Is tackled
we
for a
do
loss.
have to here in a minute, yeah. Who was that? That's a complete pass there.
What are we, 4th and 15. Loss of 4 on the play.
Who was the receiver there? Thomas, they said?
Yep.
Bowling Green did a really good job to read that. I don't see Thomas on here.
JT Junior, number 4.
Number 4, thank you, JT.
High snap on the punt, gets it off, and takes a Bowling Green bounce onto the Palmyra sideline, and that's where the Bobcats will take over.
Yeah, that's what you don't want to do in a game like this, is not have a good kick or get a bounce and give the ball to the other team, 9 minutes left, down 38 points.
Yeah, that's inside the 30 at the 29 of the Panthers.
There's some discussion here. Oh, maybe the defense is just getting that play from the coach. Looked like there was a discussion going on, but Palmyra was looking to the sidelines to get a play. There is some discussion. The White Hats walking over here to Bowling Green to talk to him, talk to Coach.
Pittsfield trailing Athens 7-6. They scored. Lane Foster a touchdown. 3:42 to go in the second quarter. The point after was no good. So 7-6, and there was a penalty that was declined against the Panthers on that punt.
Isn't a false start a dead ball?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know why you got to get a penalty decline.
Well,
they
you
did
want
give
that kick, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I agree, yeah. Hard count, almost got the Panthers to jump.
Instead they go to the middle, off the right side of the line, and get about 4 on the play.
Yeah, Dane gets, like you said, got the ball. It comes, they're going left to right for us here, and Dane gets that ball and then just crashes into the linebackers at the second level for that pretty easy 4-yard gain.
Yep, gets it out to the 25. Again, up the middle. Oh, bouncing out.
Oh, nice.
Actually.
That's going to be a touchdown.
Side, it's another touchdown. He sold that handoff, kept it himself, and Eskew takes it in for 20 yards. Another touchdown for Bowling Green with 8:31 to go in the half, 44-0.
Jace gave that ball or faked that ball up the middle, and Palmyra bought that handoff because they smashed Dane, it looked like. And then before you knew it, Jace was out here 10 yards down the field with that 20-yard touchdown.
Hickerson on to kick the extra point now. His first attempt of the night. And the kick is up, and it is good. So Hickerson, that is, has still not missed a point after here in the first 2 games plus a quarter.
Yeah.
And 8:31 to go in the first half. It's 45-0. Bowling Green leading Palmyra here in week 2 from Bowling Green High School and Eagle 102 Sports.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by A Taste of Philly, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
The Eagle's Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana is where history, comfort, and charm come together. Explore quaint streets, visit local attractions, and return to comfort at the end of the day. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by La Crosse Lumber, Sun Window Company, Service and Supply Co-op, and Calumet of Missouri.
And the kick fielded at the 15-yard line. Hickerson had some distance on that one, but a good return out to the 40-yard line, make it the 41. As Schluter just drug some guys along.
Yeah, he got the ball, and he had a pretty open hole here in the middle of at this hash mark, and just like you said, the Bowling Green Bobcats that grabbed him, he drug for 5 or 10 yards, giving them the ball at the 41-yard line.
Down 45-0 are the Panthers. 1st and 10.
Switch out footballs.
You don't want to use that kicking ball.
Yeah, they're softer, right?
You would think they'd get a little oblong or something as they run on 1st down across the 45 to about the 48. Nice pickup on 1st down by Carroll. They're going to give him 7. 2nd and 3 from the 47-yard line. Nothing fancy there. Just put his head down and
take what the defense gives you. That's what you can do. That's all you can do in a game like this.
Clock running down to 7:45. More motion. And, Bowling Green clogs it this time and pushes him back. Whistles as they stop forward progress at the 45. That's a 2-yard loss. Actually, a 4-yard loss, looks like. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
Layden Simmons on that carry? Is that right? 18?
Layden Simmons, yeah. Used to work with his mom.
Loss of about 2. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Gets around a man, puts it up, and just throws it away.
Man. Just throws it away.
Compton just doesn't have the time.
Or Bowling Green's defense has really got the downfield coverage of the receivers. One of the two, because they've got 10 throws. One's an interception, one's complete. 9 throws, 1 interception, 1 completion.
They bring the punter out. 4th and 7 from their own 45.
2-0 at Crystal City at the end of the 1st.
That's where Louisiana's at. And that one's down at the Bobcat 26. And that's where the home team will take over 1st and 10 after that punt.
So Louisiana's leading with a safety. That's pretty awesome.
You know, odd things have happened down at Crystal City. That's just it's a neat old stadium with a turf field.
I went down there a few years ago with Marianne, and when Louisiana was in their first playoff game and won that game at the last few seconds of the game. It was awesome. Oh, wow.
Askew again, and he's gone. They're not going to catch him. This is going to be an 80-yarder. All the way to the house. Jace, 2 consecutive plays for Askew have gone for touchdowns.
70 yards on a key quarterback. He faked that ball up the middle, kept it, but the cool part was his juke in the middle of the field. And, man, 70 yards, touchdown.
51-0. 6:33 to go in the half. This may be a 60-point game by half, maybe?
Maybe.
Hickerson on to attempt the extra point, and another one goes through for Bennett. Almost broke it, 52-0. Jace Heskew did break it for 70, and the Bobcats are in control here in week 2, 52-0. With 6.5 to go in the first half from Eagle 102 Sports.
the area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Noah Builders, Castile's Color Wheel, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by The Country Store, DG Firearms, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Chase Heskew adds to the lead.
Yeah.
52-0. As this one is muffed. Picked back up.
He's in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh!
Made a move.
Oh, no!
And got a block. There's one man to beat, and that man brings him down.
Woo!
Got a little help. But that was a heck of a move. That should have been blown up for a loss on the return.
That was a great return by Daxton Schluter. And like you said, he got down there and kind of started to go back across the field, but like 10 of the 11 Bobcats were there, and then he cuts
He said,
back.
nope.
Yeah, he cuts, nope, comes back this side and gains 40 yards.
Yep. Out to the 42-yard line of the Panthers. They put a man in motion on 1st and 10. High snap. Oh, that was not the designed play, but he's going to take it for about a 8-yard gain out to midfield. That was supposed to be a hand or a short pitch, and they weren't on the same page, but Compton made the most of it out to the 50.
Yeah, good run for Compton there to turn what really could have been nothing into something.
Down to 5:52 to go, and the clock is running, and the teams are off the field. Now it stops with 5:44 to go in the first half. They're going to tell them to put some time back on there. I think we're at the mandated water break is where we're at.
Oh, I see. Well,
Here at the midway point of the second quarter.
Hold on, you have to wait. I have to have a water break.
You have the water break. I'll have the cool, refreshing taste of Mountain Dew.
Thank you, Misha, for the hydration moment and caffeine moment. I have a Mountain Dew, too. I'm not Mr. Perfect over here by any means. Bowling Green's defense going to come out again and try to maintain this 0 if they can do it.
Midway point of the second quarter. Crystal City scores on a pass with 1:39 left. PAT no good. It's 8-0. So Louisiana was trailing 2-0.
Trailing 2-0.
As this is trailed as well. Going to lose yardage on second down. Simmons on the carry. So you have to think maybe Augsburg, who limped off earlier, might be a little more dinged up than we initially thought.
Yeah, maybe he's not come back in yet. Aaron McBride and company in on that tackle for the Bobcats.
Yeah, loss of 3 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 6, it looks like. Late handoff.
Yeah, really stretched out.
And they're going to lose yardage
Tanner
on this one. McGaw puts him down, folds him up. Back at the 41, and it's going to be 4th down and 11.
Yeah, 4th and, I mean, Tanner just took every bit of gain they had away from that.
All the way back to their own 41. So they were at the 50. Now they're at the 41.
Tanner did a great job, Mark, to come in from that safety position and just crash down through this line to make this tackle, and he didn't slow down at all.
High snap on the punt, almost blocked again. No one back for Bowling Green. They'll down it inside the 25. Good roll for Palmyra to about the 23-yard line, and that's where Bowling Green gets the ball back.
With 4:32 left. So there's tons of time here for Bowling Green to score again if they really want to before the half's out. The way they've been scoring, it could be a couple.
Yeah, that is true. I mean,
Palmyra, Bowling Green hasn't shown a lot of pass. They've got the one pass to Dude. Palmyra really needs to take advantage of that and kind of creep a safety in to help plug this hole that the offensive line is making. They're giving the running backs great holes to get through. Anderson Hunt and his team are doing a great job.
Put a receiver out to the near side. Just to block, and not a whole bunch there on the near side for Dunn.
Gain of 1, maybe 2.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to scoot forward. It's going to be a long one. 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8.5.
Dude, I will not accept 8.5 as a football downage. We've been friends and partners for a long time here, so 8.5 is unacceptable.
Well, you see where it is, though.
I do. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I refuse to accept it as
just
a yardage.
because your Excel sheet doesn't accept it. As this one bounces off the tackles across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And that looks like it's going to be enough for a first down.
It is enough for a first down.
He got 8.5.
Yeah, I think he got 9. I'm giving him 9. They taught me to round up.
Yeah. And there is a Panther down in the Bobcat backfield. So we'll take a break. 3:53 to go in the first half. 52-0 Bowling Green. Fresh set of downs when we return on Eagle 102 Sports.
The best coverage of area high school sports is on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite, Pike County Memorial Hospital, Ackles Farm Market, and Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins.
Pepsi Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products found in the local concession stands, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. If you are wanting something other than soda, enjoy Bubbler, Klarbrunn Water, Lipton Teas, Gatorade, and more. Pepsi Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Wood Smoked Meats, Lynn's Heritage House, and Bill Allen Auction Services.
The injured Panther is being helped off on the far side. And it looks like he's favoring maybe a right leg.
Yeah, I can't see the number. So if you want to know who it is, we can't help you just yet. But he's walking a little bit on his own. He does look like he's favoring that right leg a little.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 for the Bobcats from their own 33-yard line.
I'm not going to be able to see when they sit him on the bench's number either.
No, that's way too far away. I'm having trouble seeing him on the field.
Take a picture and blow it up. Bowling Green, quick hustle out.
15 on the play clock. And that's an inside handoff, and he's gone.
No.
One man to beat. And he's going to take it all the way to the house.
Another 70 yards. Well, yeah. Who was it?
Still trying to catch the number. He was through the hole so fast.
Not turned this way yet at all.
No.
He's giving everybody hugs.
Yeah, it's Welch.
Gary Welch.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. For just under 70 yards. And the Bobcats, with 3:28, extend their lead to 58. And, that's the first miss for Hickerson. A bad snap. He never was able to get the leg under it. So Bennett no longer perfect. But I'm sure his hair is under that helmet. 58-0.
I guarantee it.
Bowling Green leads here in the second quarter against Palmyra from Eagle 102 Sports.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Geared Up, Community State Bank of Missouri, and Barnes Roots and Herbs.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by La Crosse Lumber, Sun Window Company, Service and Supply Co-op, and Calumet of Missouri.
So Welch for what, 68 yards?
Yeah, I have him at 67, but yeah, that's close enough. It's not 67 and a half.
No, not even close to that.
Yeah, I went through the hole and got the ball from that double back position and just, I mean, it wasn't touched by anybody.
And this one fielded by Palmyra. Cut back again, and he's going to lose yardage this time. Thrown down. Back, they're going to give him forward progress to the 19-yard line.
Jordan Pasley on the tackle for the Bobcats.
.318 to go. Bobcats up by 58. The final score was 56-0 a week ago.
Yeah.
And the Bobcats did have 2 second-half touchdowns in that game, one in each quarter.
I think you'll probably see some of that here. I know that some of the underclassmen will get some reps in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Triple wide receivers here near us.
Yeah, first time they rolled out trips tonight, but they keep it on the ground. They go to the empty side. He's got a nice run on the far side all the way across the 40, first down yardage. I'll give him the 41. Welch, who just scored the touchdown for the Bobcats, gets the tackle, finally chases him down over there.
26 yards. First big positive yards.
Yeah.
For Layden Simmons.
Yeah.
Good run. Shotgun formation away from the triple wide receivers.
They put a man in motion. They take it up the middle this time. Caught him. I couldn't tell if that was by a arm or the shirt, but he stopped dead.
Stopped dead tracks, yep. Oliver Niemeyer on the tackle for Bowling Green. Gain of about 3 yards.
Down to 2:33 to go. Clock running here. And I think that's what the Panthers are trying to do is kill this.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Final 2.5. Bowling Green only has one timeout to burn. And I don't see them burning that. Unless they have missed an assignment pretty badly. Play call. 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. Quarterback going to keep it this time, and he gets nothing. Maybe a loss of a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
Yeah, Aiden Grody on the tackle that time for loss of about 1.
Clock continues to run, minute 50 to go.
Mark Bowling Green has given up, I mean, almost completely. There's zero respect for the pass here. They don't have a safety back. They do now, but they'll cheat up as this ball comes to the line. Watch. Tanner's already working his way up here now, and Jace Eskew also.
He got the chain last week on the defensive side,
He
didn't
did, yeah, Tanner did. Probably for that punt return.
That might be it. Although he was everywhere. Pitch out to the near side, and they're going to lose more yards. Oh, he broke the tackle, but still unable to get back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th and 10. Minute 12 to go. And Bowling Green will get a shot for a play or two.
Yeah, there won't be a lot of time on, but they've scored pretty quickly here in the last couple times they've had the ball. Yeah, surely there's some information here that says don't snap this ball until 1 second.
Yeah. They finally have the personnel on the field.
Down to 8 seconds on the play clock.
38 on the game clock. Ooh.
A little early.
Yeah.
High kick. It's going to bounce backwards. Right at about the 50.
Yep. On the Palmyra side of the 50, Bowling Green takes over with 26 seconds to go. So one, maybe two plays. I don't see them going to the air. I don't know. Maybe.
I can't imagine they would. Not up 58 points, but as the father of the tight end, I sure wouldn't mind seeing.
Yeah, you still got to work on stuff.
That's the dilemma that you run into here, Mark, with 58 points. Do you come in and JV take over, or do you go to the coach and say, look, I'm sorry, but I got stuff we got to work on because the season's long?
Yep. And they'll take a knee.
They're going to take a knee.
And that'll run out the final 22 seconds of the first half.
Bravo to Bowling Green.
Bowling Green going to the locker room, leading Palmyra 58-0 on a night. They honor number 42 here at Bowling Green High School. They come to the near side. Palmyra heads to the locker room, and we'll head to the halftime report. Lots going on around the area, around the region. We'll tell you about it here on Eagle 102 Sports.
The Eagle 102 Sports halftime report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Did you know you can earn money by harvesting wild plants? Hi, I'm Craig Barnes with Barnes Roots and Herbs. We're south of Eolia, and we buy wild harvested plant products like sassafras leaf, walnuts, golden seal, ginseng, and many more. For more information and a list of what we're buying, visit us on Facebook or you can call us at 636-205-4333. Barnes Roots and Herbs, 636-205-4333. Money does grow on trees.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green is right here for you and your family. No matter what stage of life you are in, the Hannibal Regional Medical Group team of primary care providers are ready to help guide you on your path to better health. To schedule an appointment, just call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
High school sports on your area sports leader. Eagle 102, brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Pepsi.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Well, that was impressive. Bowling Green leading Palmyra after 2 quarters, 58-0, as the Bobcat band comes on to the field. Their first performance of their halftime routine for the 2024 season. Mark Fronick, Chris Grody back here in the broadcast booth, and they had the one fumble. I mean that's the only ding right now against this Bowling Green team.
Yeah, I think if I go over here and look, if you really wanted to nitpick, it's one fumble and one penalty.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
about as perfect of a half of high school football. And again, we said it last week with Clark County. Palmyra has some athletes.
Yeah.
They're trending in the right direction. They beat a good team last week. Bowling Green is just strong.
Yeah, they're just it's the same thing that we talked about, I think, all last year, where it's just they're a strong, fast football team. And then to make that even worse for you game planning against them, their depth is extreme. So it's like if Dane isn't doing it, Easton's doing it. If Easton's not doing it, they've got Gary Welch or Chase Buffington, coming in. And I'm not even talking about Jace running the ball.
And those 3-4 guys, they're not just on repeat. They all run, out of the same system. They all run different ways.
Yeah, and you think about, yeah, that's right. And we're not even talking about a passing game where Tanner McGaw has been productive in a wide receiver's position. And then the 2 tight ends that they have here are probably 2 of the biggest tight ends in the whole state in a Class 2 football.
Yeah.
And both of those gentlemen are athletic. They're not linemen that can go out. These guys are traditional tight end wide receiver guys that happen to be able to block and aren't afraid to do it.
And I'm not just trying to toot your son's horn, but the way he went up and got that ball earlier, he looked like a wide receiver that is that size and strength.
Well, and in last week, we saw Oliver go up over Clark County to get a real high catch. So they've got weapons. They just, we're always in a situation with Bowling Green where Bowling Green can kind of stay one. Now, I'm going to say this, and you're going to make fun of me a little bit. Can stay 1.5 dimensional, right? I don't like the half yards, but half dimensional is okay because they can do enough to get you to not respect the pass and then burn you on the pass, but they don't do it very much. If they did that all the time, where it was,
you lose the element of surprise.
Yeah, that's right. And Coach Sinclair knows what he's doing. His coaching staff do a good job in the program that they have, and it's just hard for teams to come or wait for Bowling Green to come and play them.
I wish he would, talk to me a little bit more about what he's doing. That would be.
Yeah, I think that's a little superstition.
It's old school and it's superstition.
He's done it for so long, and he probably hasn't talked to many people, and he's just not going to change his way.
Some scores from around the area. The Camp Point Central Panthers lead Calhoun 13-7 at the half. At the half, Athens, the Warriors lead the Pittsfield Saukeys 7-6. Salisbury leading Mark Twain 8-6. Van Far leading Russellville 36-12. That's in the second quarter. So Van Far's come out of the gates looking pretty good.
Russellville, out by Jeff City.
That sounds right. Paris leading Warwick 12-0. Troy Buchanan in the first quarter. That's the last update they have from there, leading the O'Fallon Panthers 19-0. QND leading Richmond Burton, the Rockets 22-3. Pleasant Hill leading Beardstown. That's at the half 6-0. So the Wolves leading the Tigers 6-0 at the half. Route leading North Green, the Spartans 28-0. Don't have a score on Hannibal Lutheran. Last update in the first quarter tied at 0. We had that Louisiana score a little while ago. What are we at? 8-0, I think.
Yes, that's what you said. Yep.
So, and then the other scores a little slow coming in. Second quarter, Greenfield leading Unity 12-6. Whew. Last check, Monroe City leading Montgomery County 42-12. That score was in the first quarter.
Oh, wow. In the first quarter?
Yeah, 42-12 in the first quarter, which, how many did Bowling Green score at Montgomery last?
It was a lot. I don't remember.
In the first quarter,
I could go back and look, but I don't remember exactly.
Quincy leading Alton 21-13, and Southern Boone leading Mexico by a field goal in the first quarter. A field goal.
Yeah. You don't hear that a lot in high school.
So there you go. Some scores from around the area. We'll take a break here on the halftime report as the band continues to play here at Bowling Green High School. It's been a good song for the Bobcats. They lead Palmyra 58-0 through 2 quarters here from Eagle 102 Sports.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio, brought to you by One Multi-Sports Complex. Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Sheila Clucky, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana is open Wednesday through Sunday. Start your day with our select breakfast options: muffins, breakfast burrito, frittata, available from 11 a.m. Enjoy lunch options until 4 p.m., including tenderloin, burgers, wraps, and salads. And Gambino's dinner menu from 4 p.m. to close, featuring delicious entrees like lasagna, red wine pot roast, and more. We offer a variety of dishes beyond pizza and Italian, ensuring there's something for everyone. And don't forget, we're now open Sundays from 11 to 2 p.m. Gambino's on 3rd and Georgia in Louisiana. Your perfect dining destination Wednesday through Sunday.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
To measure the true value of a compact tractor, break out all the jobs it can do. You'll have a long list with the New Holland Workmaster Series 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor from Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green. Put your money on an economical Workmaster compact and enjoy the power of a 3-cylinder engine, the simplicity of a hydrostatic or gear transmission, and a roomy deck. If you value performance and economy, see Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green today about a Workmaster 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad
It's now
Perkins.
time for the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM. Sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Through 2 quarters, the Bowling Green Bobcats lead the Palmyra Panthers 58-0. Mark Front and Chris Grody back here in the broadcast booth. One score we didn't pass along, Chris. Green Bay leads Philadelphia in the second quarter, 12-7 from, what was that, Brazil?
Brazil. I can't appreciate how much good information you're giving me currently. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see.
Go Pack.
Do you need fantasy numbers?
No.
A couple of field goals from Narvelson. Jalen Hurts passed to Saquon Barkley for the Eagles score, and then Jaden Reed rushed to the right for a 33-yard Green Bay Packer touchdown.
A Pack W is all I'm concerned with.
Yeah, they went for 2 points, and that failed. So there you go. The Brazil game, where the Eagles can't wear green. They're wearing black and white.
But Green Bay wore their green.
The visitors can wear green. Now, Green Bay did get in trouble because they gave the home soccer team's team a green jersey that had the team name on the back. So they got a little trouble there on social media.
I'm not in charge of National Football League marketing, but if you pick a place to go where they say don't wear green, you shouldn't pick 2 of the 3 football teams that wear green primarily.
And one whose name, city is green.
Yeah. Whatever.
58-0 here. Bowling Green leading Palmyra. And you got the first half scoring recap? Or?
I sure do. We'll start with the visiting Palmyra Panthers. So we've got quarterback Ryland Compton has got 7 carries on the evening for 22 yards, so he's averaging just over 3 yards a carry. Wyatt Augsburg has got 3 carries on the evening for -5 yards. And then Landon Carroll, who we saw go out earlier in the game, has got also 7 carries for 22 yards, just over 3. So they're averaging exactly the same. That's actually pretty neat. And then number 18, Layden Simmons, who we've seen come in here just recently, has got 6 carries for about 18 yards total.
So not much going on offensively for
Palmyra.
The Panthers.
Their quarterback was 1 for 8 for 0 yards.
Okay.
Go back over to the Bowling Green side of the ball, and we have got Gary Welch has got 1 carry for 67 yards and a touchdown. Dane Dunn has carried the majority of the ball 10 times for 125 yards, averaging 12.5 yards. Jace Askew has got 4 carries, and that's, 2 touchdowns, right? 2 touchdowns, yep, for 108 yards.
On consecutive offensive plays, too.
Yeah, yep. And then Easton Orff is carried the ball 4 times for 127 yards-ish. Jace is 2 for 2. Both of those completions was a 35-yard pass to Aiden Grody and then a 2-point conversion to Aiden. The scoring drive, if you want me to go over it real quick, the first score in Bowling Green was in the first quarter with 10:36 left. A 48-yard run by Easton Orff. The 2-point conversion was no good, 6-0. The next score was at 8:18, and that was a 4-yard run by Dane Dunn. The 2-point conversion was good by Gary Welch, 14-0. That was a pass. We go still in the first quarter with 3:10 left. Easton Orff had a 51-yard run. For the 2-point conversion was good, making it 22-0. The last score in the first quarter was with 1:09 left. Dane Dunn had that 85-yard run that you were talking about or asking for. The 2-point conversion was good, making it 30-0. The first score in the second quarter with 10:41 left, Easton Orff had a 24-yard run, which is his 3rd touchdown of the night. The 2-point conversion was good, making it 38-0. 8:31 in the second. Jace Eskew had a 25-yard run. The extra point was good, 45-0. 6:33 in the second. Jace Eskew, like you said, back-to-back, had a 70-yard run. The extra point was good, 52-0. And then our last touchdown here was in the second quarter with 3:28 left, where Gary Welch had a 67-yard run. The extra point was no good, and as you noted, that was Bennett Hickerson's first miss of the season.
I'm blaming a
holder.
bad snap.
On the holder,
yeah.
Laces out.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Update, they're at the half now down at Crystal City, and the Hornets lead the Louisiana Bulldogs 16-0 now. So they had the safety. They scored a touchdown, missed the 2-point conversion, scored another touchdown, and got the 2-point conversion. So that's an odd way to get to 16, but that's how Crystal City did it, and they lead by 2 touchdowns at home against the Louisiana Bulldogs. Here, it's the Bowling Green Bobcats 58, the Palmyra Panthers nothing. We're about 4.5 minutes away, actually, from the teams. They're coming back on the field now, about 7 minutes away from starting a running clock. Second half here from Bowling Green in Week 2 from Eagle 102 Sports.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by A Taste of Philly, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
If you thought Cellular and Satellite Center is closed, you are wrong. Cellular and Satellite is ready to help you with your dish, DirecTV, or antenna needs. We also do security system installations. Plus, if you need internet service, Cellular and Satellite has several options to choose from. Just give us a call today at 573-324-3722. Cellular and Satellite in Bowling Green.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Noah Builders, Castile's Color Wheel, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
I think this is right. North Callaway at the half leads Macon 18-0. Does that sound right? Like that would be tonight's game?
Oh,
I think so.
Sure.
Don't have the Wright City score. They're playing Winfield.
I say this cautiously, but I just assume you're right.
I
said cautiously, so you be cautious.
I have been. I've made mistakes. I'm not.
I think April probably just jumped out of whatever car window she's driving back and forth to whatever football game.
No, she's fine.
You think so?
Yeah.
I just assume you're right?
She assumes.
Oh, no, your phone is probably going to go off in like
I won't go any
like
farther.
7.5 seconds. Yeah, you better stop. Yeah.
58-0. Bowling Green leads through 2 quarters here against the Palmyra Panthers. And, we were looking, we got a little text string going on at the station here. And they went 8. They've gone 8-26. Palmyra has over the last 3 years. They were 29-9 the 3 years before that. So, it's a rebuild, and everyone goes through lean times.
Yeah, the program went through some emotional stuff here a few years ago, and players didn't play, and players didn't come back. And it takes a little bit of time to kind of rebuild that trust, if you will, right? Like that, because there's a lot of older kids that are saying, I don't want to play, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, and then you got to get those younger kids to buy in, and it takes time to kind of wash that out, if that makes any sense. And
no, I understand completely. Negativity spreads quicker than positivity.
That's true.
And I've dealt with that in several places during my life, so I understand it. Promote positivity. Change the culture. Let's change the culture, boys.
I would assume when you go home and April talks about you being right, that will spread some negativity.
58-0 our score. Bowling Green leads Palmyra. Final break. Come back with the second half after this from Bowling Green High School and Eagle 102 Sports.
Geared Up, just off the square in Pittsfield, is your first stop for screen printing and embroidery. The folks at Geared Up take pride in making their communities and schools look great while offering the best prices around. If you're looking to expand your wardrobe, or maybe a gift is on the list, stop by their store and check out numerous items in stock. When you're looking for custom apparel and awards for your business, organization, or team, stop by Geared Up, 211 South Madison in Pittsfield.
Castile Color Wheel has been proudly serving Pittsfield and the surrounding community since 1950 and is an expanded retail area. They began as a paint retailer handling Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paints, developing into a full-service decorating center, including wall coverings and Hunter Douglas custom window treatments. Castile over the years has expanded with home decor, high-quality gift items, bridal and baby registry, an upscale ladies and children's boutique, open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 until noon. Let Castile's be your one-stop shop, located just off the northwest corner of the square in Pittsfield.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Casey Sutton, certified athletic trainer with Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
The best coverage of area high school sports is on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite, Pike County Memorial Hospital, Ackles Farm Market, and Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins.
Bowling Green will kick off to the Panthers to start the third quarter of this ball game. Mark front of Chris Grody back in the broadcast booth. Second half set to begin with the Bobcats leading the Panthers 58-0. And Bowling Green has now outscored their opponents this season 100 and was it 54 or 56? 56 last week. I had to think of the final score. So 114. 114 to 0.
Former Bowling Green coach Dan Grimes giving the Bobcats some love from his new home. Semper Fi coach.
Teams are on the field. Hickerson waiting for the signal. And here we go. The clock has started here in the second half. Ball fielded at the 17-yard line, taken across the field. Shakes the shoulders and gets a couple more yards across the 30 to 31.
Got to log back in here. It's watching football, not doing my job.
Schluter on the return. Host of Bobcats in on the stop.
The mercy clock will run here, so it won't stop for a while.
No. The Eagles have taken the lead on Green Bay 14-12 in the second, about 5.5 to go.
Can I growl? I mean, or should I just?
Yeah,
I'd trade every win
show your
for
love.
Bowling Green success. So
they gave you rings?
What?
Oh, every ring the Packers have.
No, I said every win.
Oh, okay. I thought you said every ring.
No, every win.
Nothing there. They're going to lose yardage.
Turn the light back off here.
Yeah, it's affecting my hearing.
What?
Ball spotted on the 29.
We have a technical problem here currently.
Loss of 2, 2nd and 12.
Who was the ball carrier?
Well, Grody got the stop. I did not see the carry.
Loss of 3.
Yeah, I could pull up Peacock. We can watch that.
No, I'd like to watch this game.
Okay. As that's blown up for a loss all the way back to the 25. They're going to give him forward progress to the 27. I don't know how you can give him forward progress when he never made it across the 25.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but another loss of what? Another 3 yards.
Mm-hmm. Simmons on the carry.
Brady Huber on the tackle.
There you go.
Go Brady.
3rd and 14.
For his defensive tackle position.
Line up with wide receiver to each side, put a man in motion, do the Panthers. And it's another handoff and another loss on the play. That one back across the 25 to the 24.
Looks like Brady Huber and Aiden Grody in on that tackle.
And that'll bring up 4th down and about 17. So this Bobcat defense, they want to keep the streak going. They get the punt off. No one back again for the Bobcats. It'll bounce at the 46 and take a Palmyra bounce to the other 45.
Stop dead on the 45.
And Bowling Green will take over. First possession of the second half, down under 9 minutes to go, up 58-0. I saw Isaac Overhouse under center on the sideline, taking snaps, getting ready.
Yeah, Isaac has been the backup quarterback. Was last year.
They'll start with Jace, though.
It looks like this might be primarily a second-team offense at this point, with the exception of Jace.
And they give up the middle for a gain of 1 on first down.
Gary Welch on that carry.
He's got a touchdown tonight.
Yeah, a long touchdown.
Uh-huh. Jones on the stop.
Colby Jones on the tackle.
I like the new play clocks that they have here at Bowling Green with the game clock right above them.
Yep.
Very well lit, too, as they go up the middle. They'll give him forward progress for a gain of 2 more before he was pushed back.
Chase Buffington on the carry. Gain of about 2 yards for Chase.
Just
Late
shy of the 50. Yeah, Simmons on the stop at the Bobcat 49. 3rd and 7 for Bowling Green.
Taking their time here for sure.
They're going to let it go under 7 minutes. most likely.
This is where Coach Sinclair and Jace Eskew do really good together. They really burn a lot of time here.
Down to 3 on the play clock. Someone false start against the Bobcats.
Yeah, on Gary.
Well, that'll burn another minute off. Still 3rd down.
That's very true.
Now it's going to be 3rd and 11. First time all night Bowling Green's been behind the sticks. Down to 15 on the play clock and 6:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. And another flag comes out.
Against Bowling Green.
Yep. So it'll be 3rd and 16 now.
False start on Bowling Green.
And we've reached the halfway point of the 3rd quarter, which means a water break. So the clock stops with 5:57 to go. 58-0, Bowling Green leads Palmyra here in the 3rd. 3rd and long coming up for the Bobcats on Eagle 102 Sports.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Geared Up, Community State Bank of Missouri, and Barnes Roots and Herbs.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by The Country Store, DG Firearms, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Clock running again after the officials' timeout, and not much there. It's going to bring up 4th down, and they say the ball's out. Palmyra says they have it. Be the second, second turnover of the night for Bowling Green. And it is Palmyra ball at the 40.
Gary Welch on that carry and fumble. Gained a yard and just landed on top of a couple Panthers, and the ball popped out.
So best starting field position for the Panthers tonight, and that shutout streak might be in jeopardy. Not on that run. Yeah, all the way back on the other side of the 50. Wow. They're going to give them forward progress all the way to the 45 of the Bobcats.
Yeah, that's a loss of 13 yards, and they're giving them like 9 yards back, basically. Yeah. Who was the ball carrier? I didn't see. I'm sorry. 18.
So Simmons again.
So a loss of 3 yards, a loss of 13 yards turned into a loss of 5.
Yeah. Try it again. He's get positive yards this time. Back near the original line of scrimmage, gain of 4 on the play. It's 3rd down and 11.
That
Simmons
handoff
again.
Yeah, that handoff is a little weird because the quarterback gets the ball and then kind of takes a couple 2 or 3 steps to the running back to hand it off sideways, not backwards. The running back is running this way almost already towards us in our direction.
That's a long handoff.
It is, yeah.
He's got to reach across. So 3rd and 11. 3:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. High snap. Run up the gut again, and not going to be enough for the first down, but enough for him to think about it. Just outside the Bobcat 35. Fourth and 5. Niemeyer in on the stop.
Yeah, Oliver's.
Pasley also there. Simmons on the carry again.
I didn't get that running back number.
I think it was Simmons again. 18. But 4th and 5, they're going to go for it.
Yeah, I would.
From the 35-yard line of the Bobcats, this is their best opportunity tonight. To the near side, and
ran him over.
I think he's got the. Well, no, he doesn't.
That's a turnover on downs.
It is. Simmons again. He got a good push, but didn't get the 5 yards he needed before he went out of bounds, and Bowling Green will take over. McGaw on the stop, and Bowling Green offense will come back on the field with 2:15 to go.
And he ran through a Bobcat before Tanner made that tackle. So, I mean, good job on the first Bobcat on the contact, and then really good job on Tanner McGaw to finish the tackle.
So from their own 31. So, again, the fumble doesn't really hurt them.
Doesn't, but the JV has a total of like 4 yards at this point.
Yeah. Oberhaus
in at quarterback.
Down to 1:43 to go in the third quarter.
It's got a big heart and a big motor.
And that'll lean forward. I thought it got out near the 35, but they're going to give him the 33.
Gary Welch again.
Well, they give him the 34. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
2.5.
Down to 1:10 to go in the quarter. It's still 58-0 Bobcats.
It sounded like Squidward almost.
How.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah. 2nd and 8 for Bowling Green. And they'll move the pile forward again across the 35 to the 36.
Is that Isaac carried that ball that time? No.
Nope, Welch again. And it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Bobcats. And that, now there's 33 on the play clock and 34 on the quarter clock. If you get the first down here to run out the quarter, you could probably take as much as 6 minutes off the fourth quarter clock.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, with the running clock, I think you're right. He's going to have to get the first.
Yep.
And
they will get the first.
It's
very close. Yeah, they got it. Got 6. That's Welch again to move the chains. And that'll do it for the third quarter of this ball game. With the Bobcats still up with our halftime score, 58-0 over Palmyra. Fourth quarter coming up here in week 2, home opener for the Bobcats on Eagle 102 Sports.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Pepsi. Central State Bank believes in more than just banking. Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals, and they're proud to be part of the community, actively supporting local businesses and events. Enjoy state-of-the-art banking technology for easy and secure online and mobile banking. Join thousands of satisfied customers who've made the switch to Central State Bank and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Wood Smoked Meats, Lynn's Heritage House, and Bill Allen Auction Services.
12 minutes left in this ball game. 58-0 Bowling Green, and Coach Bibb is in mid-season form.
Yeah, in game 2.
Yeah. Oh, a little trouble with the handoff there on first down to start the fourth quarter. He's 2nd and 10.
Gary got the ball from Isaac, but as he hit the line there, the ball kind of popped out. That was a gain of nothing. But Gary did end up holding on to it.
And moves us down under 11.5 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, coach taking his time, getting the plays in with Isaac. Like you said, I think they can burn down a ton of time here.
But you got to keep moving the chains.
You have to, yeah, that's 100%.
Rouse under center, hand off, and still nothing there. It's going to be 3rd and 10, maybe 3rd and 11.
Ball to Chase, and I think that's going to be a gain of 0 again.
Yep, back to the line of scrimmage again.
Let's see if Isaac can throw the ball.
Yeah.
We can't just give up. I mean, 58-0 I get as a score, and you're not trying to blow the score up, but offensively, you can't. The Bobcats just can't stall. I mean,
no. You got to try things. You got to keep moving forward. 3rd and 10. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to move the ball forward about 4 yards. It's going to be 4th and 6, and looks like the Bobcats will have to punt again. Buffington with a gain of 5.
Yeah, Bowling Green just going to burn this one all the way down. It looks like a run 4th down here, and then their starting defense comes back out and try to stop them again.
Oberhaus brings the play in. Under 10 minutes, down to 9:50. 10 on the play clock. They're going to run here on 4th down and turn it over on downs.
Yeah.
Buffington loses yardage. And the old turnover on downs gives it back to the Panthers in Bobcat territory at the 44-yard line.
Bowling Green comes out in their veer offense and try to kind of run a misdirection, and Chase turned the ball back this way. He had 2 Panthers right in front of him. He had nowhere he could go to make a difference. Loss of 2 yards on that last run.
Just over 9 minutes to play as the Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Looks like a little bit of a mixed defense here too. Not necessarily the starting D.
Back to throw. On 1st down, they go downfield and overthrow the target. Maybe 2nd and 10.
Clock still running. If you have Alice Charlton's cell phone number, give her a text and let her know 58-0 Bowling Green leads Palmyra.
In the 4th.
In the 4th.
With 8:35 to go.
I know she enjoys those text messages and keeping up on the score. And
I was remind you to remind Alice.
Oh, really?
Before the game, yeah. This one goes to the far side. They have a chance at this one, and he's going to go for the touchdown. Into the end zone. Palmyra on the board here in the 4th quarter. And that is Simmons, Layden Simmons, for the touchdown. And that breaks the goose egg for the season. Palmyra, the first team to score on the Bobcats here, week 2. And we'll see what they do.
45-yard touchdown for Layden.
They go a little motion here, and it's blown up on the 2-point attempt. Thrown down. 58-6, 52-point lead for the Bobcats. 7:25 to go in the ball game here from Eagle 102 Sports.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio, brought to you by One Multi-Sports Complex. Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Sheila Clucky, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber, Sun Window Company, Service and Supply Co-op, and Calumet of Missouri.
Well, Chris, we have not had a return for a touchdown tonight.
Yeah, we have not. We had a punt return last week.
58-6. After the Simmons, 45 yardage? Is that what we said?
Yes, 45.
Gets Palmyra on the board here in week 2. This one has not been in question for a long time. Off the fingertips, and Bowling Green going to have to fall on it on the far sideline. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
I'm not sure who that the kick return man was over there. The ball bounced early, and he jumped high to try to catch it. Couldn't quite get a hold of it, and the Bobcat behind him fell on the ball.
And we are under. Why is the clock stopped with 5:42 to go?
I'm not sure. It ran through the entire change of possession.
Yeah. Oh, a timeout I think was called.
Oh.
Oh, it's a final water timeout.
Yeah, we got. Oh, well, hold on. You got your Mountain Dew? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm staying.
We should have been doing this for years.
Yeah. We'll just tell them to stop the clock every 6 minutes. And
yeah.
We'll have a drink up here.
Of water. Or dew.
That's refreshing.
The JV team going back out. Trying to get a little bit more movement on the ball if they can.
Clock running again. 20 on the play clock, 5:35 on the game clock.
Bowling Green's got a new quarterback in this time. Dylan McMenemy. Oh, nope. Yes.
Ooh. Wow.
Trent Wilson with the fumble recovery. I didn't see who the ball carrier was at all.
He got dumped, though. Second and 10. Loss. Well, he got back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and 10. Pitch out this time. Puts it away. Beats one man. And he'll gain a yard.
Perkins.
3rd and 9. Yeah, Perkins wears 0 a little bit different than how it was worn last year.
A little bit, but he's gaining yards, and he's pretty impressive to watch when he does run the ball.
A little smaller than Blaine.
Yeah, a little.
Play clock down to 14 as the bring it in from the sideline. 3:52 to go in the ball game. Pitch out again. More trouble with it, and he's down. He almost fumbled that as the contact was coming. And the punt team will come on down to 3:35 to go. So they'll take it under 3 minutes before they kick this ball away.
I know that he's burning the clock and doesn't want to run the score up, but I in the fourth quarter, I guess I understand it, but I don't understand not getting more reps for your people earlier.
Yeah.
Nobody learns anything from a 100-0 game or 100-6 game. I understand that.
250. Oh, they're passing, and that almost intercepted. And a turnover on downs. So are we lacking in the punter position?
I'm not sure. Marcus kicked the ball 2 years ago. Who kicked it last year? Dane kicked it last year. I don't know. Maybe it's just, at this point it doesn't matter. Maybe. I don't know.
Possibly. First and 10 inside the Bobcat 30 after that incompletion on 4th down. Breaks a tackle and tackled on the far side. He gets about 15 yards. It's Simmons again.
Looks like it's going to be holding.
And there is an injured Panther, it looks like, trying to get up. He does. Ooh. He gets back to the huddle, but didn't look good.
Didn't look like he was moving great.
No, down to 1:35 to go. So they'll mark off the yardage, and this is taking a lot of time. All the way back to the 35. We're down to 1:20 in the ball game. 1:18. And off to the near side, trying to find the sideline. Cuts back and brought down. Got some of the yardage back, almost all the yardage back from the penalty. But we're down to 55 seconds. Pasley in on the stop.
And it looked like Cameron Vodahosky also. I thought it was number 18.
Okay. First time we've said Cameron's name tonight. To the 25-yard line, 2nd and 10, down to 30 seconds to go. You get a stop here, the ball game's over. Pitch out, far side. Man ran past him, and he's going to go for a touchdown into the end zone, and that'll do it. Simmons again.
25 yards.
For 25, it's 58-12, and that the extra point of conversion will be the last play of the game. As the clock has expired and the teams are going to come to the sideline. They won't even try the extra point. This game in the books. The Bowling Green Bobcats improved to 2-0, and that is career win number 200 in the coaching career of Coach Mark St. Clair. Congratulations, Coach. Congratulations, Bobcats. 58-12 is our score. And Coach got the Gatorade bath.
Did he? Oh, I missed it.
Right at the 40-yard line.
Well, he earned it.
200 career wins. We'll take a break, start the postgame show for you. It's coming up from Eagle 102 Sports.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana offers inviting guest rooms, each with its own unique character and historic charm. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products found in the local concession stands, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. If you are wanting something other than soda, enjoy Bubbler, Clarbrun Water, Lipton Teas, Gatorade, and more. Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports postgame show on KJFM Radio.
Congratulations, Coach St. Clair. Career win number 200. 58-12, our final. Bowling Green over Pittsfield. Not Pittsfield. Palmyra. I'm looking at Pittsfield.
Gotcha.
They just scored a touchdown. Peter Baugh, a 60-yard TD reception. 2-point conversion was good. And Pittsfield up 14-7 on Athens with 4:19 to go in the ball game. So here we beat Palmyra. Bowling Green did 58-12, the final here in week number 2. And Chris, not a whole lot different to talk about. Bowling Green really didn't press the issue in the second half. Layden Simmons, a couple of fourth quarter touchdowns to make it 58-12, but this game was over after a quarter, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Bowling Green, or just kind of to cap the final statistics of the night. Layden Simmons had a 45-yard run for a touchdown, making it 58-6, and then the very last play of the game, he had a 25-yard run for a touchdown, making it 58-12. And like you said, it pretty much Bowling Green controlled the offensive line. They controlled the defensive line. Easton Orff, he didn't carry the ball a lot. 4 carries, but he averaged 31.5 yards for each one of those carries. Dane Dunn carried the ball the most at 10 carries, and he had 125 yards, so he averaged 12 yards. Jace had a big run, Jace had a big run for a touchdown, and so did the sophomore Gary Welch. Yeah, just Bowling Green all over Palmyra tonight for a big win, 58-12.
At the half, Green Bay leads Philadelphia 19-17 from Brazil. That's on the Peacock streaming service.
The no green game.
Yeah, the no green game between two green teams.
Yeah. Ding dongs.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, with the lack of second half stats, we just look forward to the next couple weeks. What do we got?
Bowling Green's at home again.
Against Wright City.
Wright City.
And then at North Callaway, Louisiana. So, pretty good stretch. I don't know what Wright City has this year. North Callaway at their place in 2 weeks. Maybe it'll be a bit of a test.
North Callaway always produces some athletes, so there might be some challenges to look at there. But I think, and I don't want to jinx anybody, but I think Bowling Green is looking to week 8. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to perfect their craft. And Valley Catholic comes here week 8 to play them. And quite literally, that's a look. See, Coach, that's a look at a deep run in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because if Valley Catholic comes here and they stomp Valley Catholic, they're looking at a good run. If they come here and lose to Valley, but play good, they're still looking at a deep run.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of positives there. So I think they're, again, I don't want to jinx them, but I just think that's what they're looking at. They know what they've got. They're deep, they're talented, they're big, and the most important part of that is they are deep football season experienced. So that's tough for a lot of other teams coming here to play Bowling Green or waiting for Bowling Green to come and play.
So the Bobcats win here in week number 2, 58-12 over the Palmyra Panthers. Take a break, take a look around the area as the Bobcats pose with that congratulations Coach St. Clair banner. 200 wins for the Bowling Green coach here tonight as they take care of Palmyra early, 58-12 the final. And we'll take a look around the area as we continue the postgame for you next on Eagle 102 Sports.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Did you know you can earn money by harvesting wild plants? Hi, I'm Craig Barnes with Barnes Roots and Herbs. We're south of Eolia, and we buy wild harvested plant products like sassafras leaf, walnuts, golden seal, ginseng, and many more. For more information and a list of what we're buying, visit us on Facebook or you can call us at 636-205-4333. Barnes Roots and Herbs, 636-205-4333. Money does grow on trees.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Postgame Show on KJFM Radio.
Final again, Bowling Green 58, Palmyra 12 here in week number 2. Wrapping things up with a look around the area. Quincy Blue Devils lead the Alton Redbirds 35-13 at the half. Southern Boone, the Eagles lead the Mexico Bulldogs in the third quarter 14-0. Van Far up on Russellville 52-12 in the third. Crystal City, last check, still leads Louisiana 16-0. Haven't had an update on that one in a bit. Salisbury leading Mark Twain in the fourth quarter 10-6. Pittsfield leads Athens 14-7. And at the half, Carrollton leading Triopia 7-6. In the fourth quarter, Pleasant Hill leads Beardstown 12-0. Troy Buchanan leading O'Fallon 30-8. That was a halftime score. Paris, they led Oric at the half 26-0. Route Catholic leading North Green 55-0 in the third quarter. At the half, it was Monroe City leading Montgomery County 58-12. So that was our final. That's their halftime score. Calhoun over Central, Camp Point Central 14-13. That's a final. Quick ball game there. And that's all the action we have scores on right now from around the area. Again, 58-12. The final here, Bowling Green over Palmyra. They'll be back at home next week against Wright City. 2 weeks at North Callaway, and then Louisiana in 3 weeks. Those are the next three for the Bowling Green Bobcats. Congratulations to Coach Mark St. Clair. 200th career win here tonight. It's a 58-12 victory to move the Bobcats to 2-0 on the season here in 2024. For Chris Cody, Mark Fronick, see you next week for more high school football right here from Eagle 102 Sports.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.